What's up, guys, and welcome to another episode here on NRV Outdoors. Today we're back in one of our favorite little creeks to do a little bit of product review that I mentioned in our last video. In today's video, guys, we're here on a weekend, an extremely pressured weekend. There's been a lot of people here. We're here first thing in the morning on a Sunday, so all the Saturday traffic has been up here hitting this creek awfully hard. But I feel like with a finesse presentation, we can really catch some of these fish. So in today's video, guys, I want to use some of the NRV Baits little stinkers. And I want to start off today using those small little 6mm little stinkers right there, guys. Let's go ahead and pull just a single egg off of our chain. And that's all we're going to start with, guys. Just one small 6mm egg right here, guys. Now for our rig, we're going to be drifting today with an indicator. We've got ourselves a tiny little bitty hook right here, guys. Just a little bitty J hook. Not exactly sure what size, but it's definitely a micro hook. And we're just going to run that little single egg right up onto our hook. And I'm going to place it right next to the eye right there, guys. Actually, I'm going to pull it up just a little bit higher, just like that. And we've got two split shot weights going up the line there to help get it down. And that's pretty much it, guys. That one little single egg should be enough to trick these old finicky fish into feeding. It's a very small, finessey presentation, and it should trick these fish that have been seeing dough baits and spinners all weekend. They should come over and commit to that right there. This is what we're going to start off with, guys. We'll change up presentations, and we'll talk about our little stinkers today, and we'll fish them around. But for right now, let's go ahead and hop in here and see what happens. Get it again. Oh, bite it again. They're liking that little stinker this morning. Got him. There we go. There we go. That finesse presentation is absolutely working already. Second cast of the morning right there. And we got one on just a single 6mm little stinker right there. Heck yeah, guys. That's the way to start. Grab our tiny little hook down here. Give it a quick little turn. Gorgeous little rainbow there. Just a little guy, but we'll take him. Going ahead and slide our single little egg right on back down there. Poke him right over the eye just like that. That's all you got to do. Seen one flashing down there. Got him. I seen that one flashing all over the place. He was all over that single 6mm little stinker. Absolutely wanted it too. Come here, bud. Another beautiful little rainbow. Absolutely gorgeous. All right, see if we can find our bait here. He might have swallowed it. Did you eat it? There we go. Popped it out. That's the beauty of that tiny little hook. You can typically get it out. Let's let him go on back strong. Alrighty, there's two in a row and about 5 casts on that single 6mm little stinker. It's still hanging on there. So we'll try to get us one more. And as soon as they start to slow up on this pink color, we'll just simply change colors, guys. And odds are we'll be able to trick several of these fish first thing in the morning with this micro presentation. These fish are absolutely crazy about. It really doesn't take much to trick a trout, guys. If you can get a scent and a color that they love, I'm telling you, that's all it takes, guys. They will come on over and get it. Got him. There we go. Another one on, guys. Heck yeah. That old pink 6mm little stinker is absolutely working this morning. That's fish number 3 right there. All 3 rainbows. Oh, she kicked the hook right there. And she kicked our little stinker. We better grab that. Heck yeah, guys. That's what I'm talking about. But I'm thinking, let's go on ahead and change up colors. And what I like to do with these guys is I'll just take the ones that pop off, I'll just add them right over there and use them again later. But let's go on ahead and grab us out one of these little yellow ones right here, guys. Let's drift the yellow color through here a time or two. Odds are they're going to like it just as much as that pink one there. We're going to rig it up the exact same way on our tiny little hook here, guys. Just going to poke him right on through the middle. Pop it out, slide it on up the hook, right up onto the eye, just like that right there. And that's all it takes, guys. Let's go ahead and bomb it in here and see how long this will take. Alrighty, drop in our first cast with our yellow 6mm little stinker on our tiny little finesse rig here. Let's just see what these old fish think of it. Oh, bite immediately right there. Oh, missed him. Bite on the first cast. Kind of to be expected. These fish are absolutely fired up and liking these little micro eggs. I'm going to have to reposition my hook here. Wasn't the best hook job on my end there. Alrighty, let's drop it right on back in there real quick. Fish were all over it almost instantly right there. That thing was getting drilled all the way out through there. Nobody held the float down though, so we're going to bomb it back up there and try again. Got him. Ooh, nicer fish too, guys. Nicer fish here. Another rainbow on that 6mm yellow. She had to have it. She sure did. Another gorgeous little rainbow trout here, guys. I kind of figured this micro technique would work this morning. I knew these old fish were going to be pressured awfully hard, but I figured if we got out here and threw our little finesse eggs around, we could trick some of these fish first thing this morning into feeding for us. Oh, popped him off and he hopped right on back into the creek. Alrighty guys, I'm thinking let's go on ahead and change up colors once again to that awesome chartreuse green color. This is one of my favorite little stinker colors because it's just so different than anything else the fish are typically seeing down there, guys. Go ahead and drop him in at the head of the hole right there. See if there's not anybody hanging out right in the middle, willing to look up. See that old chartreuse green little stinker? Maybe come on up and get it. A lot of the fish seem to be right in this area right here towards the end of the hole, which is pretty common with trout. They like to either be right in the head of the hole or right in the back, collecting any food that may be passing by. But let's see what they think of our little stinker right here, guys. Let it pass right on over their heads. Got him. Got him on. Heck yeah, guys. Right where they were supposed to be. This one came on over and got it for us. Angry little fish too. Looks like a nice little brook trout. Bit that old little stinker in that 6mm in that awesome chartreuse green color. Heck yeah, guys. Alrighty guys, I'm thinking it's time to go on ahead and upscale to that old 10mm. See if we can trick some of these bigger size fish. We caught a pile of them on that little micro finesse technique, but I think it's time to switch up to a little bit bigger egg. Now all I did, guys, was I changed up hooks to a number 8 circle hook there. We're just going to rig up our 10mm right on up the middle, just like we have been, guys, just like that right there. And let's just drop it on in here and see if that little bit bigger egg might not entice these fish into coming over and getting it. We're looking for something a little bit bigger size, but odds are those little rainbows are going to want that 10mm just as much as that 6. We're just going to drift it along for a little while, guys, and see what happens. Got him. That is so funny. I mentioned going for a bigger fish, and wouldn't you know it, we caught the littlest trout out of the hole right there, guys. I mean, a little 5-incher, but he wanted that old 10 millimeter. He was looking for a big meal so he could grow up strong. There we go. Pop that little bitty whippersnapper off there, guys. Just a tiny little guy. But hey, we'll take it. That's typically what happens when you start talking about catching the big fish, guys. Them little ones come on over and get it. But that's all right. We'll take him. Got him. Nice one too. Right as I went to reel it in. Big old brownie. Heck yeah, guys. Got that 10 millimeter right where you want it to. Right back there on the back side of that old rock, we got our bigger fish. Heck yeah, guys. And with that little brookie earlier, that will complete our Virginia trout slam for today on those little stinkers, guys. This fish right here has got a big old kite jaw, a big old bite on his back from a bird. Just a gorgeous, gorgeous brown trout right there, guys. Absolutely stunning. Let's let her go on back strong. Alrighty. So that's 2 back-to-back on that pink color. Might as well switch up. We haven't thrown white yet this morning, and I feel like that's a crime. So let's go on ahead and reach in here, grab us out a 10 millimeter in that old bright white color. We're going to rig him up the exact same way, guys. Just one single egg right onto the hook, just like that. Let's bomb it back in that same area, because that big brown absolutely hammered it for us. And maybe, just maybe, he's got a buddy in there. Got him. Got him on another brownie. Another nice brown on that white color. Heck yeah, guys. That is too much fun. Too much fun. The scent and the colors of these little stinkers are just trout getters, guys. I am so impressed with the way these fish are biting this morning. You would think that it was a weekday and they just stocked, but that is not the case at all, guys, because we are just wrecking these old trout and they don't know what to think of it. Well, still getting a bite here and there on that white color, but they've slowed down on it just a little bit. So I'm thinking, let's go on ahead and hop in here, grab us out a yellow color, cast it in here for a few minutes, try to get us one more on just a single egg, and then we're going to switch up to one of my favorite techniques that has quickly become an absolute game changer for me, and I think you guys are going to like it as well. Let's just rig up that old single yellow egg just like that. Drop it on back to that corner. Maybe we'll get lucky, find another larger fish back there. There we go. There we go. Another nice one. Switched up to that yellow color. Another nice fish from back in that corner. Oh, she kicked it. But at least we got the fight, guys. Heck yeah, I think that was a big rainbow, but I could be wrong. And she slurped that old yellow color right there, guys. Heck yes. Alrighty, guys, our next technique is one that you guys are probably all too familiar with. We're going to grab us out one 10 millimeter white little stinker right here, guys. And we changed up our hook once again. We've got ourselves a big Aberdeen hook right here, guys. We're just going to rig our 10 millimeter right through the middle and slide him right on up to the eye, just like that, guys. In my hand right here, guys, I have got a piece of a Silver Series worm that I actually ripped while I was wacky rigging the other day. And instead of throwing it away, I just simply threw it back into my tackle box to use for this technique right here, guys. We're just going to rig that Silver Series worm right on down the middle, just like that. Slide him up that Aberdeen hook and poke him right up against that little stinker. And if you guys don't know what that looks like, well, you probably haven't been fishing long enough. But let's go ahead and bomb it in here, guys, and let's see how long this will take. Well, guys, that's pretty much going to do it for today's little stinker video. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you smash that like button and leave me a comment down below and let me know what your favorite technique showed in today's video is. But get out if you can, boys and girls, and do yourself some fishing and have some fun. But most importantly, be safe and tight lines. And don't forget to try this little technique right here. It's a sneaky little deal.